Stepping into Power is a 10-month movement-building fellowship designed for executive directors and leaders of color from across the country who are building in grassroots communities and who are hungry to collaborate with other leaders. I'm Evelyn Shen, the Executive Director of Forward Together. Through transforming culture, shifting policy, and building power, Forward Together is changing conditions so that all families can thrive. I created Stepping into Power out of love. Love for the social change leaders who are out there on the front lines day in and day out, making it happen.
The work that we do out there is so hard. And so coming here is a refuge. I feel like there's other strong women who can be vulnerable, and that inspires me. And especially because I'm with so many strong women of color, this feels like home.
We face uncertain and challenging times ahead, and we know that when we step into our leadership and speak truth to power, we will immediately come face to face with formidable opponents. And leaders who are women of color, trans or non-binary folks of color are going to face escalating rates of sexism, racism, transphobia, and homophobia on a daily basis. Stepping into Power shines a light on what leaders need in this critical moment, and it deepens our connections with each other to fortify our courage and create opportunities for strategic collaboration.
You know, as women of color, we normally feel like we are not good enough because for so long we have been taught, we have been told that that's how we are. And we have to unlearn that because actually we are good enough. We have a lot of strength and skills to lead this movement.
What's so unique and meaningful about Stepping into Power for me is that this is not just a program about individual leadership, and it's not just thinking about our organizational leadership. It's also building leadership in community. It's not just building leaders for the movement, but also building a movement that creates and sustains leaders.
Participants learn how to use the Courageous Operating System, which was designed specifically for social change leaders. Throughout the session, we use the system to tackle thorny issues. Leaders learn how to address conflict with more ease, deal with difficult organizational issues, and identify ways to address the impacts of racism in our movements.
We can be very cruel to each other sometimes, and it's a lot of accusation, so that immediately creates a sense of defensiveness, instead of like, okay, let's just drop everything, let's talk about it. So I think that as a movement, I think is a challenge for us right now.
What I really appreciated in this most recent session of Stepping into Power is the conversation on race and racism, and being able to be honest and grounded and bringing our full selves into that conversation, and knowing how hard and complex it is, but also feeling the trust in the circle and the connections that we have. And it was about people being real and being honest and being open.
Throughout the sessions, participants learn and practice skills and strategies to communicate their vision and impact through powerful storytelling. It is especially important for our work as we challenge the dominant narrative.
And so one reason why I'm really proud of the work that I do at ICA is because we do the exact opposite. We say that young people are powerful, we say their ideas matter, and we center their voices to lead our organization in the future.
As a leader, I will listen, trust, take risks, and believe in the notion that we can, are, and have been changing the systems that we are most impacted by.
As a leader, I will listen, trust, take risks, and believe in the notion that we can, have been, and are the ones changing the systems that we are most impacted by.
To help leaders integrate what they have learned, participants receive an executive coaching session as well as a communications coaching session to fit their individual needs between each session.
Rise up, and take your place. Move to the head of the line, join the human race. You got a right to feed your children and help them grow up strong. How can they shape the future if they're hungry all day long? So rise up, and take your place.
Another unique aspect of stepping into power is our use of the courageous practice. Through movement and music, courageous practice helps participants integrate their experiences and learnings on a much deeper level while building community with each other.
Lots of spaces you stay kind of up here and we don't feel what we're feeling throughout our bodies. And this is a space where we get to use movement and song and really feel the energy that we're creating together.
I invite you to learn more about stepping into power on our website and see the inspiring leaders who are part of the program.
But we know we will.
It will be hard, we know.